Welcome to Johor, the city of Johor Bahru and the JCC cricket ground. The first ball between Kuwait and Thailand is about to get underway. That's a good first ball to start with. This is the ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup, and as you can see there, the Kuwaiti players coming to the center, very close to the batter. This is going to be a high-octane game. Both these teams playing their first game in this tournament. At the toss, Thailand had won it and they'd chosen to bat first. Kuwait were prepared for both, but they did also mention, the skipper Jude Christopher, saying that they would have also liked to have batted first. This one's down the legs, maybe just clipping the pads on its way down. Bright sunny day here at the beautiful JCC cricket ground, the Johor Cricket Council ground. I'm Robert Rayner, and joining me in the comm box is a local legend. Played a lot of domestic cricket here, Mr. Anas Mahmood Malik. Welcome, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing really good. Good morning to everyone. Oh, that's a great delivery. Swinging inside.
Just a bit too much swing, I think.
Yeah,
that what saved him. From where we're sat, that looked absolutely plumb. But I think the umpire's got the front on view, which is the one that matters.
That's for sure. Going away from the leg stump. Missing that leg stump there this time. And the batsman is quite lucky.
Opening the batting for Thailand is Jirasak, who's on strike right now. Well, that's up in the air. That's uppishly played.
He's getting a lot of swing on his deliveries there. And the batsman, Jirasak, needs to play very cautiously there. Five deliveries have been bowled. All are running in. Oh, this time it was in a straighter one, bit like a hint of a swing, outswing there on the ball. Now it's five deliveries, one more to go.
Well, it's been a very exciting first five deliveries. Thailand and Jirasak living very dangerously off those first five. Can you just see out the first over? The final delivery of the first over.
Two slips and a gully there.
Ready to pounce on anything that's in the air. This one is just far too wide outside the off stump. Well, quite an attacking field placed here. The two boundary riders are a wideish third man and a wideish fine leg. If he went any wider, he'd be almost at backward square leg, deep backward square leg. Good bowling here so far in the first over. Barring that wide. Well, he comes back very well from that. Good first over for Kuwait. Shahil Kazmi is the bowler. Just finished off the first over for Kuwait. On strike is Bodhi Martinez.
So the new bowler for Kuwait now is Muhammad Afiq Farooq from Combox end.
For those of our viewers who are worried about the end, please do not be. We spoke to the venue manager. The ends, we have taken the liberty to name them. So this will be the Combox end. and the end away from us will be called the highway end, as we can see about at least 100,000 cars drive past us as we cover the day's play. Mohammad Afiq will be bowling from the combox end.
Ooh.
Banana swing almost. Is looking to bowl him around the pads.
That
Starts off with a wide.
How keeper collected that delivery? It was pitched outside the leg stump, and the keeper, when it went to him, he collected away from the off stump. What kind of delivery that was, Robert?
Well, a good delivery if it was on target, a bad delivery as the umpire had to signal wide. But good swing here. The ball is still new. It's in the second over. So the Kuwaiti bowlers will be looking to capitalize on the conditions. We do know from yesterday that this pitch and the conditions here for the first hour need to be handled with caution. Although we did see Singapore get off to a good start, but they were losing wickets. We did see Maldives take some really good catches in that first hour, hour and a half of play. And there we go, more swing. Just too good of a delivery to find the edge.
What's good thing about Muhammad Afiq Farooq is that this guy is swinging outwards, outswingers from the good line and length. Whereas the other bowler from the first start, he was in swinging, and that's really good. So now you can see on the screens 3 slips and a gully there as well. Oh, that's an attacking field now. Somehow it's a wide-ish kind of third man there, and a wide-ish fine leg as well, more like a square leg. Oh, that's a great shot. Punch it really well towards the covers. Gone for 4.
That's the first boundary for Bodhi Martinez and for Thailand. They're off the mark. The first one's off the bat, rather. There was a wide in the first over, but there's nothing like getting runs off the bat. Does improve your confidence, gives you a sense of security.
I really like that shot, Robert.
It's a very good looking shot. He sort of waited for the ball to swing, played it late, not looking to hit it too hard.
Where is
guided it in front of point.
Smooth shot, I must say, Robert. What's your comments on the shot?
Oh, very elegant on us. Don't think he was trying to hit it too hard, which is what makes it look even better.
Ooh.
Oh, but then again, Akif coming back really well. Just pulled that length back slightly. And I can understand this from the bowler. When the ball's swinging so much, you want to give it more time to swing. But as a swing bowler, you've got to understand if you pitch it too full, it doesn't matter how much it swings, the batter can adjust. So I think Afiq is doing the right thing there, pulling the length back slightly. He's got the 3 slips in place and a catching sort of wideish gully, that is.
That's the right field side for the outswinging bowler. He's bowling really, really well, hitting the right lengths. Oh, that's a full and straight to the stumps. Gone! Bowled him. That's a quite unfortunate way for Bodhi Martinez to get out in the very second over of the match. It just hit the off stump. What a delivery it is. It was fuller this time. And I guess he tried to play along the cross shot towards the leg side. Let's have a look to confirm that shot. Oh, he wanted to just tap the ball towards the long on, just drive the ball towards the long on.
I think when the release, when the ball came out of the hand, it looked like it was tailing down. It was going towards the leg stump, and then just, well, you've got to account for the outswing that Afiq was bowling. right? And it looked like it was going down leg, and just straightened on him, clipping the base of off stump. He was already set up to play on the leg side, like you mentioned, Anas. But then that ball just swinging away, clipping the base of off stump. Really good bowling here from Afiq. A good shot from Bodhi Martinez, but he's back in the pavilion, and the new batter is Ashwad Narayan, who finds himself out there in the second over.
It doesn't feel good whenever you have played the boundary and after that you get out. For sure, in the batsman's mind, there is something like, I shouldn't be playing that shot. Maybe I should have ducked it, or maybe I should have gone it for the boundary. So, a really unfortunate way for him to get out. Oh, that's played really, really well.
Well, it was outswing, but clipped off the legs, misfield on the boundary, and it does get over the rope. So 4 runs for Ashwad of his first delivery. Way to get off the mark. The second boundary for Thailand, the first for Ashwad. With that, the end of the second over. The score for Thailand is now 10 for 1 after 2 overs. Remind our viewers, this is a 50-over format, so a lot of time out there will need to be spent. We saw a batting collapse from Singapore yesterday. The top order not firing. There was 79 for 6, and then we witnessed one of the most amazing partnerships between Venkatesan and Aryavir Chaudhary. A partnership just falling short of 100. And so that set the game up for Singapore. And then Aryavir Chaudhary went on to make 100 of his own, about 127, I believe, yesterday, which earned him the player of the match. And then he came in with the bowling and picked up a couple of wickets as well. So I think Thailand will do well to see out this new ball. Obviously, put away the bad ones. And that one's just too far wide of the off stump to attempt any shot at. Anas, if you were batting out there and you are a batter, what would be your state of mind? How would you be preparing to take on these Kuwaiti bowlers?
I'll be just let the outward swing deliveries to just pass through me, and I'll be just looking to rotate the strike. And if the bad ball is there and the fuller deliveries are there, I'll be putting them away for fours and driving them away. So that's the easiest approach you can now make. And for sure, there are some good deliveries from the bowlers which are unplayable. We have seen Bodhi Martinez playing that shot. He predicted it that the ball is going towards the leg stump, and that just moved away. So yes, sometimes the credit goes to the bowler. The ball really good, and you have no clue how to tackle that delivery. So yes, you need to be alert there. And I'll be just rotating the strike and trying to get boundaries. I am an opener actually, Robert, and my approach always is to just thrash the bowlers. And yes, I know this is 50 overs format, and I have played that format in Malaysia as well. And still, my approach is the same. And a lot of times I just get successful in that because the line and length, you need to disturb the line and length of the bowlers. If they are bowling fuller towards you and swing, you need to kill that by just coming forward. Just take 1 or 2 steps in front and just kill that swing.
Just to add to that, Anas, I think when the bowler makes a mistake in line or length, like in the second last delivery that we just saw, which was a full toss, you want to capitalize on that. The harder you smash the ball, the shine wears off quicker. But if you're just allowing the ball to pass by, I think the swing will last a few overs longer than it should. As beautifully played into the gap on the leg side, not off the middle of the bat. They'll pick up 2 runs. Jirasak, after 8 deliveries, is off the mark. So, a mixed start here. Kuwait picking up a wicket. Thailand showing some intent, scoring 2 boundaries. We'll have to see which one sustains the most. At the moment, in the third over, the pendulum is swinging vigorously to both sides. And just to touch on your point as a batter, Anas, yes, the ball is swinging, and so you have to understand the swing that the bowler is trying to attempt. Like from this end, from the highway end, Sahil is bringing the ball back in. And from the combox end, the bowler was swinging it away. So you've got to prepare mentally for both swings. And now you've also got to prepare for the fact that the ball can straighten. It might not swing. I think so. For a batter, you've got to establish all these possibilities, be prepared for it, and then play the ball that comes in front of you. And if we look at that Bodhi Martinez dismissal, he was expecting the ball to stay on course, which it was not going to do because the bowler had shown that he's looking to swing the ball away. So a little bit of unpreparedness there in terms of playing swing. And here we go again, playing on the line of the ball, eventually swinging over the line and the ball getting through the bat pad gap and disturbing the woodwork. Jirasak has to depart. Kuwaiti bowlers wasting no time. They've picked up 2 wickets. 2 of the Thai batters, Bodhi Martinez and Jirasak, now back in the pavilion. Both the openers for Thailand have been dismissed. As we take a look at that ball is swinging in. Jirasak just playing on the line of the ball, not accounting for the swing, eventually missing it. Good in-swing bowling there from the bowler, crashing into the stumps.
Sahil Kazmi. What's good thing about Sahil Kazmi is, and both the attacking bowlers, that they are attacking the stumps. Whenever you have a swing, you should attack the stump because you have chances of getting him bowled, getting the batsman bowled, or LBW. So that's a good line and length maintained by these 2 bowlers, and that shows that they have practiced a lot and they have a lot of plans for the Thailand under 19 for sure. And whenever you bowl stump to stump, yes, for sure, there are some chances that you'll be getting hit for boundaries or you'll lose some runs, but most of the times, for sure, you'll be getting the wickets because of the swing.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree 100%. When the ball is swinging, you want the batter to attempt a stroke on every ball, if nothing else. I mean, the only thing I would add to that is if you are an outswinger, you want to be attacking. You want the ball to be passing around 4th stump. This one too far down the legs, wide signal. And we should give the credit to the wicketkeeper as well, that he's bowling really, really well. Oh, he's keeping it really, really well. He's managed to collect a couple that were way down the leg side. Certainly saved a few extras for his team. Kishorbai, Hindu. Apologies if we're mispronouncing some of these names. This one, another one down the legs. There's an appeal. I think it's just clipping the pads there. Umpire unmoved.
He is swinging the ball yards away for sure. That's really good bowling, but he's still missing the marker. He's missing the stumps there. He's bowling really good, and with that, his finish is over, getting 1 wicket in that over for Kuwait. So Thailand are 2 down now. So both the opening bowlers striking for Kuwait. They've dismissed both of the Thai openers. And at the moment, we've got the skipper at the non-strikers end, Chalamwong Chatpaisan and Ashwad Narayan. I'm more used to the Thai names, so that's why it's quite easy for me. However, I'm finding difficulties with some of the names from the Kuwaiti lads. But I'll get used to them. Apologies again, folks, if we're mispronouncing some of their names. So now the outswinger is there to bowl. Oh, that's the line and length.
Afiq Farooq.
It was a bit wide this time, Robert. But for sure, the length is fine. The line needs to be adjusted. But that's a very attacking field set there. 3 slips and a gully point fielder as well.
Well, just to mention, and let's just take a look at the keeper and first slip. They've walked up to the stumps. They've come and they've had a little bit of a chat. No doubt to get inside the batter's mind. Can Ashwad Narayan hold his nerve? Well played there, watchfully played. Don't think there was a chance for a single there. They're doing it again. Here they come. Watch this, watch this. First slip and the keeper very close to the stumps. Age-old tactics in cricket, trying to get inside the batter's mind. Kuwait have picked up 2 wickets. They're hunting for their third. Ashwat Narayan, can he hold his nerve?
I'm sure that will disturb them, the batsman, a lot. The comments from the keeper and the slip, surely trying to break his concentration there. Oh, that's a great delivery. Again, Fuller this time. But he had played that shot really well in the previous over towards his legs. That's the whole ground looks like an empty slot there. And
well, a 7-2 field, Anas. A 7-2 field. I've seen this in test matches. I've seen this in a few ODI games. But Kuwaiti bowlers are bowling very similar to the games that I've witnessed. A 7-2 field is indeed very attacking. 3 slips, a gully, a point, and a wideish mid-off. I think bat hitting the ground there. The keeper not as interested as some of the other fielders. The bowler definitely went up. The keeper was just not as convinced as some of the other fielders or the bowler. Well, exciting scenes here from this Group C matchup between Kuwait and Thailand. And this is indeed part of the ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup of 2023 held here in Malaysia. We, however, and Group C are in Johor Bahru, the city and the state of Johor. Oh, that's massive swing. Finds the edge this time. They celebrate. They've picked up the important wicket of Ashwat Narayan. Well, this is exquisite swing bowling here from the Kuwaiti bowlers, and especially Afiq Farooq. It's getting the ball to pitch and then to move. It's swinging in the air. It's swinging after pitching. He's making life very difficult here for the Thai batters.
That's an excellent delivery. Let's have a look at the replay there. Pitch just outside the off stump and he edged it. Looks like he wasn't ready for that outswinger there. He was finding that delivery straight coming towards him and he just edged it straight to the keeper. Good catch taken by the wicket keeper.
Right, new batter, Panuat Desengan comes out to bat. He was the skipper of the under-16 Thai team. So a lot of work for him to do. He's, like you mentioned, Anas, a very naturally aggressive batter. However, right now, he comes in with his side 3 wickets down, just 15 runs on the board. And Afiq Farooq bowling with his tail up, getting the ball to move. I think this is going to be an interesting contest between bat and ball.
I just want to know that you just mentioned it that he is under 16 Thailand player, right? And you have coached Thailand under 16. So have you coached this guy as well?
I've spent some time with him, Anas. I've spent some time with him. Not a lot, not as much as I'd like to, but I can tell you what, he is a very talented cricketer. He can bat, he can bowl, he can field. Much like the couple of all-rounders we saw from Singapore. However, those all-rounders were medium paces. He is an off-spinner and batter. He can definitely bat. He can hit the ball miles. He can play the grounded shots. We'll have to wait and see if he's got the composure and the patience.
You must be very happy if he performs today, for sure.
Watchfully played. There's quite a few of the under-16 players here in this under-19 Thai squad. Ashwat Narayan, the batter that just got out, was also part of the under-16 side. So fairly young side here for Thailand.
They'll be challenged by the Kuwaiti bowler until they just try to hit the ball and get the ball old. They will be keep on swinging the deliveries, and just 4 overs gone. And as we all know that in 50 overs game, both the ends have their own balls to bowl. I mean, the new ball will be there. So just 2 overs gone on each ball from each end. So the ball will be still new.
And I think also, Anas, well, there's sort of a theme now. Teams are struggling at the start of play. We saw this in even the games that were held in KL, except for Nepal, who got off to a flyer of the start. But apart from that, the three games that were played, that first hour of play seems to be difficult. But once you get past it, things start to ease out, the wicket starts to flatten. So I think Thailand will do well to just manage out, like you said, the new ball, because there's a ball from each end, a new ball from each end. But again, that first hour, hour and a half, if they can just absorb the pressure and then start playing their shots, we did see yesterday and in the games that were played in Kuala Lumpur that once you get set, it becomes quite easy. That'll definitely help as well. The extras,
For sure.
it keeps the score ticking along.
They'll be happy. Thailand team will be happy to take those wide deliveries. And somewhere, I just want to understand why the in-swinging bowler Arsh Sahil Kazmi is bowling towards the leg stump, whereas he has taken first slip, second slip, almost the third slip it looks like, but two slips are there and a gully is placed there as well. Whereas he is bowling, he's pitching the ball on the leg stump from last three deliveries if we have seen the previous over as well. And some more, the third man fielder is there in the gap as well. So he should be bowling towards the offside, swinging in to get the edge. And that's his chance of a catch there. Just fell short. Still, it was going towards the leg stump. The batter wanted to pull that away into the gap. Just one fielder, that too just standing very near to him on the mid-wicket. It is short mid-wicket. Fielder. And Arsh Sahil Kazmi needs to settle his lineup as soon as possible to get the wickets, or else if the batsman gets settled, as Robert was mentioning earlier, for sure they'll be having a big partnership. So Arsh Sahil Kazmi running in, another wide, and he is testing the keeper there. Good keeping by Kishore Bhai Insu.
He's had quite a bit of work to do on us, the wicketkeeper from Kuwait, Kishore Bhai. Well, not often do you see Bhai in a person's name, do you?
No,
Bhai,
the first time I'm seeing that.
Sounds like a name straight out of a Bollywood movie, Kishore Bhai. Kishore Bhai Hindu doing a lot of work behind the stumps. This one well targeted. Good batting from Chalamwong. Sorry, Panuat that was. Well, this was the concern I had. Can he show the composure? So far from the first two deliveries, he's done that. The skipper, Chalamwong Chatpaisan, was also included in the senior men's team. So one of the more experienced players for Thailand and hence the captain as well. He's played a lot of cricket. Very talented player. Good all-rounder. Bowls medium pace. This one back of a length from Sahil Kazmi.
That's the line of length you need to bowl on. Still the length is a bit shorter to get the edge straight to the stumps, straight to the slips. But the line was all right if you are getting in swing there.
I'll tell you what, Anas, if you're a fast bowler or if you're a swing bowler and you get the kind of swing that we're getting here today, I don't think you'd mind a couple of extras here and there. This one slashed outside the off stump, although I think now, as a result of those three wides, he's decided to keep away from the swing and he's backing the length up a bit. And I think this is a mistake because the swing has gotten you the first three wickets. Continue with it. I don't think you want to be eliminating the swing earlier than you should. If the ball is still swinging, you want to make full use of the swing because we know for a fact that it won't last very long. So yes. I think even if you do give a few extras, attack the stumps. Just don't take away the swing.
Robert, if you have just noticed that keeping the ball short is killing his in-swing as well. Oh, that's very well driven towards the covers. What a shot. Very pleasing to the eyes. Superb hit. And it's gone for 4. Oh, let's have a look at the replay. That's an excellent timed shot. Middle did really well. And he showed his class there. And the one bad delivery and put it away for 4.
Well, I think that's what the Thai batters need to do, especially the skipper and Panuat right now, who are out there in the middle, is just wait for those bad deliveries, because there will be a few of those. The bowlers are human beings, unless you're Aryaveer Chaudhary, who we saw Mr. Consistent. He was attacking that line and length consistently yesterday, didn't stray away from it, but then even he at the end managed to miss his length a couple of times. So if you can bat for time, at least in the first hour and a half, once the swing fades, you'll be able to move on and push forward. At the moment, 5 overs, 24 for 3, Thailand. The outswinger beautifully played through the covers. I think that was a full toss. He met that on the full. That's running away to the boundary. A boundary for Panuat Desingan. As we take a look at that, the outswinger just going a little too full. That was a full toss, put away. Good batting here from Panuat Desingan. Now, he's got to be prepared for this next delivery.
That delivery wasn't that bad at all. It was away from the off stump, and credit goes to the batsman, how he played that shot into the gap. Very pleasing to the eyes there.
Oh, that's up in the air.
And it's taken comfortably by the wicket keeper.
Oh, there's been 2 batters now who have scored a boundary and been out the next ball.
That's quite an unfortunate way why you wanted to hit every ball there. And that's for sure. It was on the body. It wasn't the easiest delivery to get it away from. And let's have a look at the replay where he pitched it. The ball was pitched short, straight to the off stump, and the body was nowhere to hit that shot. He was nowhere. The head wasn't in the place. The bat wasn't in that place to pull that away, and which is why the ball just edged it and straight to the wicket keeper, Kishore Bhai Hinsu.
Right, and in no position to try and pull that into the leg side. He was on 1 foot, and good smart bowling here from Afiq Farooq. Pull the length back on that one. The ball just holding its line and rushing the batter. All Panuat Desingan could manage to do was top edge it straight into the keeper's gloves. Well, one of my favorite Thai batters is this lad walking out to bat, Danupon.
He's left-handed batsman.
He is a left-handed batter. You are correct on us.
And I love to watch left-handed batsmen.
He might interest you on us because he's very similar to you in nature and in batting style. Very aggressive. And he generally loves the ball back of a length. Very quick to swivel onto that back foot. Well, that was interesting. I was telling you he was a left-handed batter until he decided to take guard like a right-hander and then walked over to the other side.
I was just about to ask that.
I think he's playing games with us there, Anas.
And he'll be facing that out-swinging deliveries now as an in-swinging deliveries, as he's the left-handed batsman now. And the slips, 2 slips, and a gully still for him, and a point fielder as well. So it will be an
There we go. Lovely intention. He's looking to. It was a full toss first up, which he smashed. It was hit straight to mid-on. But he said, I'm quick enough. I'm going to make it to the non-strikers. And this is good from Danupon.
And this was good for Afiq Farooq as well. He tested the batter, stayed with the in-swinger, that too with a kind of a York length. Credit goes to both. They have managed it really well. And the ball is still swinging. Just kill the swing. The Thai batsman needs to kill the swing and maybe just come in front a bit from the crease, 1 or 2 steps, and you can kill it easily. Because the bowler, Akif Farooq, bowling really, really well. He's maintaining his line and length. Clever bowling by him. Oh, that was ball really well. A quick throw on the non-striker's end, backed up really well by the fielder.
Well, this is good. I like what I'm seeing here. Danupon looking to get on strike, and when he gets on strike, he's looking to get off strike. We spoke about this yesterday, Anas, about how well Singapore did that and how Maldives could have done that better. And I think I like what I'm seeing here. Although that was hit straight and it was fielded really well, I think it comes down to the intent of looking for runs, right? And I think these two batters, although they're having to contend with some really good swing bowling from these two Kuwaiti bowlers. There we go again. Both the slips coming up to the stumps, although I don't think they will trouble the Thai batter that much. Mainly because of the language barrier. So I'll tell you an interesting story. I was batting with in an international game against Bahrain, and I was batting with one of the Thai batters. His nickname is Not. A really good lad. He opened the batting with Danny Jacobs in that game, and we were batting together. And Bahrain were constantly chirping. They were chatting and they were talking. Well, it's part of cricket. Once you walk out there, you have to expect that. And so I go up to my batting partner, Not, and I say, Not, don't listen to what they're saying. And then he says to me in Thai, he says, it doesn't matter what they're saying, I don't understand anything.
You're right there. So for sure now, if you consider that of your story, for sure the Kuwaiti side won't be disturbing the Thai batters, for sure.
No, I don't think so. And just giving you a update as we change ends here at the JCC cricket ground. From YSD UKM Oval in Bangi, Oman take on Qatar. Oman are currently at 53 for the loss of 2 wickets in 7.2 overs. So Oman off to a really good start apart from losing 2 wickets. And from the Biomass Oval, UAE taking on China. China are at 15 for the loss of 3 wickets in the 9th over. So we have 4 groups in the ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup of 2023. 4 groups, 16 teams are competing in this tournament. The top of each group will go ahead into the semi-finals. So lots to play for here. Yesterday we saw Singapore pick up the win against Maldives here at the JCC cricket ground. Here we go, the left-hander on strike. Watchfully played. There we go, Chalamwong as well, looking for that single. Good backing up. And Nepal winning their game by a huge margin. And then Saudi Arabia getting the better of Bahrain. From 3 games yesterday, we had lots of runs scored, 2 batters scoring centuries, 2 bowlers picking up 5 wickets apiece. We saw Aryan Menon pick up 5.
It's a good delivery to Danupon. Have I pronounced it correctly?
Spot on, Danupon.
And the ball, he's bowling him really well. If you're bowling the outswinger to left-handed, yes, for sure, you have to hit that length you have to pitch that delivery towards the 4th stump and then swing it away for sure. And that's how he missed that delivery.
Another interesting fact: Danupon was the wicketkeeper in the under-16 team that toured Malaysia.
Oh, so now he has changed his role.
Well, the under-19s have not a better keeper, but a more experienced keeper. So no doubt he'll be working away at his keeping, but he is a good fielder as well.
You are almost right that this guy is really explosive, and he is trying those shots.
He loves the short ball. He loves the back of length delivery. So this is one thing for certain: if you bowl it back of a length, he will take a swipe at you. There we go, slashed hard. Hit off the middle of the bat. That's a boundary for Danupon. His nickname is Ball.
He's making no mistake there. That was a full toss, a juicy full toss.
He says thank you very much.
For sure, that's put away really well. Over the fielder.
Well, I think it was hit. Well, I think it went through the hands, but it was hit so hard. I think before the fielder even had any time to react, it was already past him. I'm not going to say it was a chance that would be really harsh because that was, well, it was hit exquisitely, extremely hard.
And I really like that shot. And I want more of them. I want to see Danupon to just attack, because we have seen that the batsmen who are trying to just block and not playing their natural game, more like they are losing their wickets, and that's a gift given by the bowler to the opposition.
Yeah, and I think this is where Danupon needs to be a little careful. He needs to know that there is still a bit of swing. He doesn't have to play a shot at every delivery. And so I think as long as he can show that little bit of composure, where he's going after the right deliveries, so far he has, and until that last delivery where he was chasing a really wide one. Watchfully played, a good bowling. Sahil Kazmi.
Thailand are now 34 with a loss of 4 wickets and have played 6.4 overs. For sure, the Thailand batters now will be trying to keep themselves on the pitch and play for a longer period. They have all the overs to play on. So just play your natural game. That's a full toss again. Put that away into the gap. The ball is racing towards the boundary. And yes, the ball wins. What a shot again by Danupon. Let's have a look at the replay. Another mistake made by the bowler, that you are bowling full tosses to Danupon. And that guy won't be sparing you with those deliveries for sure. I really like that guy. He is playing the positive cricket. And he's looking for the bad deliveries. And for sure, he'll be putting away those for 4.
Make no mistake, he might look small in stature, but he does definitely pack a punch. There's Danupon. So this is good so far from Danupon and Chalamwong Chatpaisan.
But what's good thing about that guy, Danupon, is that after even, Thailand is 4 down, he is not keeping himself like he's not confident or comfortable enough. He is showing his class there. After 4 down also, he's playing his shots. That's another good delivery and very well managed by the batsman there.
Not as much swing as we saw in the earlier overs, Anas. And I think now things will start to get a little bit easier. And it's a good time for these two batters. And they're doing it at the moment. They'll need to keep doing it. They're rotating the strike. They're looking for those singles. We spoke about this yesterday. And I'm sure we'll keep speaking about this again today. But what they're doing really well is they're looking for those singles. They're looking for ways to keep the scoreboard ticking over. And then when the loose ball comes along, we don't have to tell you about it. Danupon is putting them away. So this is good batting. They've done the hard part. They've sustained that pressure. Now they've got to build on it. And they hopefully can build up a partnership which will help them get out of this situation.
Looking like he has been on the pitch for last 40 overs, and he's not feeling any kind of pressure there even after losing 4 early wickets. And that's a good thing about a big player, that he won't be feeling any kind of pressure and he will be playing his natural game. And somewhat the swing on the ball is getting lesser and lesser with every over. Oh, it's straight to the ball. It was hit hard.
Well, it was a very good attempt. I'm going to say that. It was a very good attempt. It was hit straight back. He was in his follow through. Here we look at this. There we go. The Kuwaiti batters, the Kuwaiti fielders, walking up to Danupon. There we go. 4 of them there. getting up and close to him.
Trying to disturb him.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see if that's worked or not. That's another short pitch delivery. I think that'll be one for the over, well above his shoulder. Yeah, we did mention that Danupon loves the short pitch delivery. You can see that he's not holding back there. If it's on the offside, he'll play the cut shot, and if it's straighter, he will look to pull the bowler. There we go, another high fire again. Oh, you can see this.
Robert, just to mention that just 2 deliveries ago, the bowler just brought that fine leg fielder a bit squarer. And I think he has a plan to ball him a shorter delivery again.
Well, now that fine leg fielder that you mentioned has gone a little bit finer now because the bowler is coming around the wicket. Ooh, swing and a miss. It was definitely there to be hit. It was a half volley. Oh, this is good cricket, good contest between bat and ball. I think Kuwaiti players have realized that the wicket of Danupon is very essential here because he's looking very dangerous since the time he's walked out there to bat.
Yes, for sure. He is swinging the bat on every delivery he is facing. And he is always trying to rotate the strike. And this delivery, oh, that's a great delivery. He has bowled him in swinging. This time, Danupon has no clue how to play that delivery. Unplayable delivery, I must say that.
Yeah, good bowling from Afiq Farooq. He knew exactly what he was doing. He set the batter up with a couple of bouncers. And then he went around the wicket and bowled a quick, fast, in-swinging Yorker to the left-hander. Well, that's wicket number 5 for of the Thai batters. Danupon, who looked really good. We can see he's walking back as a result of this. A good in-swinging Yorker.
Bit of a late swing on it as well.
So the new batter, Mohawk Dugar, walks out to the middle.
I think Thailand is in big trouble here. They have lost 5 wickets and just 7.5 overs. And this was Afiq Farooq's 3rd wicket in 3.5 overs. He's going really good. Both the bowlers from each end, from the end, respective end, they are going really good. They are getting wickets for them, for their own team. And I guess that's the end of the over number 8. Thailand under 19 moved to 40 runs on the board with a loss of 5 wickets.
Well, loss of 5 wickets. Speaking of that, at the Biomass Oval, China are 17 for 5 against UAE. And from the YSD UKM, Oman are 58 for 2 in the 10th over. Well, things here at the Johor Cricket Council ground not going in favor of Thailand, who won the toss and chose to bat first. Well, Kuwait also mentioned the skipper, Jude Christopher, that he would have also liked to have batted first, but I don't think he's going to be too disappointed with the way things have turned out. After being asked to take the field first by Thailand, they've dismissed half of the batting lineup. And as a result, in the 9th over, we see a change in bowling. I think it's going to be spin, yes. Chalamwang Chatpaisan, they've picked up a single. Brings the new batter, Mohawk Dugar, on strike.
I just think that they don't have to try and hit the ball harder. Just rotate the strike. Just keep on the wicket. Just stay on the wicket for a longer time of period, and then for sure you will be getting some runs on the board. Otherwise, it won't look like the Thailand under 19 team will be getting towards the 100-run mark if they keep on playing those shots and take a lot of risk. For the time being, is just the beginning of the game. Just 8 overs are gone, and yes, you have to play like that. Middle the ball. Try to assess the pitch first. try to get to know about the pitch behavior, and then you can just tap the ball and run. And their batsmen were doing like that, but they were taking the risk as well. So that cost them the wickets, Robert.
Well, we'll go back to yesterday's game, Anas. Singapore was 79 for 6. Well, as that one's played into the leg side by Mohawk. Singapore was 79 for 6, and then we had that partnership. When they were starting to consolidate and rebuild, there were a lot of dot balls played. There were singles taken, but there were a lot of dot balls played. Both Venkatesan and Arivir Chowdhury managed to absorb that pressure. The Maldives were attacking. They were attacking. At one stage of the game, during that partnership, they had all 11 fielders up in the circle at the start. And they were not giving away too many runs, but they were also building a lot of pressure with dot balls. But those two batters absorbed that pressure really well for about 5 to 7 overs, and then started picking up the boundaries as and when they came along, especially when the spinners came on to bowl. So now I think the Thai batters would have to deploy a similar strategy where they'd have to wait for some of the easier bowlers.
Robert, just to remind you of, there's one difference between the Maldives side and the Kuwaiti side, that Maldives side allowed the Singaporean batters. How they allowed the Singaporean batters? By taking the field off from the 30-yard circle. And now today you are saying that the field is still the same. It's still attacking field.
Yeah, exactly right, Anas. And I was also going to point out that when Maldives came out to bat yesterday, we saw this from Yanyu Ali. If you remember, he took 16 deliveries before he got off the mark. 70, he got off the mark on his 17th delivery. But that time spent out in the middle allowed him to capitalize when the spinners came on to bowl. And he ended up with about 23, I think, runs. So there's runs to be had if you can spend time out in the middle. Yes, you're batting first. You want to put a good total on the board, but you're not going to do so if you keep losing wickets at regular intervals. So I think spending time out there, yes, and we spoke about this because the perspective from the middle is very different from what we see out here. So I think batters who are going out there to bat need to understand that there's a lot more time than they think, and especially when the bowlers are bowling well, like the Kuwaiti bowlers have today. When the ball's swinging, right, you want to put away the loose balls, but you also have to be a little bit more cautious when the ball is doing something. Once the ball stops doing what it's doing, and we saw this yesterday again between Venkatesan and Arivir Chowdhury in particular, how he ended up thrashing the bowlers to all parts of the park. That's a good looking delivery there.
Yes. Just to mention, Habir Ali, the previous over, the spinner, just given away 1 run, and that's very well played by the Thai batsman as well. Not looking for the shots, they were just trying to just spend some time on the pitch. And for now, I think Thai batsman needs to put some pressure by just having maybe get one to two boundaries, and for sure they'll be putting their fielders back. And if they don't do so, they'll be very right. Oh, that's very well played off the pads. What a shot! Flick of the wrist there by the batsman.
Well, this is Afiq Farooq bowling to Chalamwong Chatpaisan, the skipper of Thailand. Well, I will tell you, take a look at that replay. Using his feet there, recognizing that the ball was angling onto his pads, flicked it away for 4 runs in front of mid-wicket. So very good looking stroke here. Well, the pitch definitely playing a lot better than it did yesterday. Mind you, this is a different pitch than the one we played on yesterday, or the teams played on yesterday. This is the pitch to the left of it, or the right of it, sorry, on your screens.
Can this guy, the captain of Thailand, open up the field, make the captain of Kuwait open the field, and then they will just take the easy singles?
And as if you're a batting coach, you'd be very happy with that. Picks up a boundary, picks up a single off the next ball. Very good batting here from Chalamwong Chatpaisan.
Disciplined cricket, I must say that this is disciplined cricket. After getting a 4 runs and a single, for sure you have added 5 runs on just 2 deliveries for your team.
Well, and you've rotated strike. Now Mohawk Duga. Chalamwong Chatpaisan definitely needs somebody to hang in there with him, because he's batting quite well. But Afiq Farooq, oh, that's a full toss. Mohawk Dugar just not ready for it. Well, if you can get any bat on a full toss, I think you're going to pick up runs.
I think that delivery, if Dhanupon is there, it would have been here for sure. That was going towards the boundary, and that's not given as a wide, not given as the
Clipping the pads, as the batter suggests. He's just redoing his pads there.
oh, that was close.
Well, there's a huge appeal. I mean, we can see exactly what you're seeing on your screens, and I don't think it was very conclusive. I mean, of course, the Kuwaiti players will appeal for anything and everything at this point because they want to wrap things up. They want to call it an early day.
And some more. Akif Farouk is have taken 4 wickets already, 4 for 22, and his 5. Oh, that's given as a wide. So another gift.
Well, mind you, Mohawk is a very tall kid, very tall lad, and to bowl, if you're going to bowl a wide to him, that's a huge effort delivery from Afiq Farouk. Well, he's bowling his heart out here, folks, for Kuwait, and he's bowling quite well, mind you. The oldest of fast bowler setups, a bouncer. Will he go full with the next one? He does. Watchfully played. Mohawk looking for the single, sent back by the skipper. Makes his ground. Mohawk has to be a little bit more smarter and sensible because that was the final delivery of the over.
So with that, that's the end of 10th over. Thailand under 19 moved to 47 with loss of 5 wickets. And Muhammad Afiq Farouk has finished his 5 overs now. The 5 more overs to go, and he has taken 4 wickets. And that spell was of 5 overs straight away, bowling the first over, second over, and the 10th over. So Muhammad Afiq Farouk, the figures are impressive. Economy 4.6 and taking the 4 wickets out of 5 wickets. So now I think the captain will be thinking to change the bowler from this end as well, or maybe he might want to get him fiver for his for the team. So let's have a look at this. Habir Ali, the spinner, the left arm orthodox. Oh, that's taken edged straight to the slip. That's a trap set. And very well taken in the slips as well. So a low catch. I must say that the fielding is really impressive from the Kuwaiti side as well. Same as the Maldives side. They haven't dropped any catch until now.
Well, this is very unfortunate for Thailand. Chalamwong Chatpaisan, who's batting really well. He was looking to consolidate, looking to rebuild. And a good ball from Hyder Ali, finding the outside edge. No mistake there in the slip corner. We take a look at that catch. It was a quick catch. It was a smart catch. It was a sharp one. Jersey number 98, Jude Christopher. That's the skipper of the Kuwaiti side, making no mistake. Snatches that one a few inches off the ground. A good catch to dismiss the skipper of Thailand, Chalamwong Chatpaisan. Anucha Kalasi walks out to the middle to join Mohawk Dugar. Well, Thailand in all sorts of trouble now after winning the toss and choosing to bat first. They've lost 6 wickets, including their skipper, the last of the batters to depart. Well, I think your answer will, your question, whether Afiq Farouk will continue, well, I think he will. I think he will now that Thailand have only got 4 wickets left and he's bowling. The only question is, does he have the gas to continue? I mean, he was bowling bouncers in the latter half of his spell. So I definitely think he's got the legs, and he's an under 19 bloke, under 19 lad. What would you do if you were the Kuwaiti skipper? Would you give him one more?
For sure I will. For sure. Because now they're 6 down and there's clear chance of him to in getting wickets.
More attacking field placements. A second slip comes in. Ooh, and there's spin there straight away. We're in the 11th over and we're witnessing spin, folks. And this is what we will have to expect. There is quite a bit of turn here at the JCC cricket ground.
He's bowling very tight line to the batters. Anucha Kalasi facing Habir Ali. And that guy, the bowler Habir Ali, is not giving away any room. Bowling straight to the stumps. Oh, that's good bowling. Good bowling by this young lad. He has bowled 1.5 overs, just giving away 1 run and taking 1 wicket. Almost 2 overs. And this over it can be a wicket maiden if that ball is a dot delivery, and that's straight to the mid-off. And bit of a miscommunication there. Mohak Dogad was not interested, and with that dot delivery, this is a wicket maiden by Habir Ali. That's a good bowling, disciplined bowling by Kuwaiti bowlers. And that's the end of 11th over. Thailand moved to 47. Not moved to, they haven't ticked it this time in this over, so the score remains the same, 47 with a loss of 6 wickets.
We were both wrong on us. There is a change in bowling from the Combox end, and I think it's fair too. I think Farooq, he can take a small little breather. No doubt he will be back into the attack. I think the skipper will give him a chance to pick up a fifer, a Michelle. I've got off spin from the Combox end.
It's better if you have some rest and then come back with the full force.
Jersey number 6, Henry Thomas, comes into the attack with his right arm off spin. A slip still in place. A bit more defensive field here, but still attacking. It's a 5-4 field. This one's flighted well outside the off stump. Yep, wide signal from the umpire.
Robert, I was just about to say that the field is still inside the circle. Maybe you can call it as a bit defensive, but every fielder is inside the 30-yard circle, and they are not opening up the field for the easy singles. So that is why I will give the credit to the captain of Kuwait this time, that he don't think that he needs to be a bit defensive, and he should open the field at this stage and let them maybe hit. And now he's giving the clear chance for them to hit it over the fielders. And I think that approach will work for them. For sure, they'll be getting more wickets if they keep on this approach. Just let them hit, let them try, and in that process, for sure, the opposition will throw up the wickets. And I really like that approach, whereas the same trick was missed by the Maldives captain yesterday against Singapore.
Yeah, for sure, Anas. You're right. All the fielders are up in the 30-yard. That one's played, and they're coming through for a single. Miscommunication. A direct hit would have had Mohak Dogad. That's overthrows. It's going away to the boundary. A fortunate 5 runs picked up by Thailand. Well, it was very much needed. It was very fortunate. A definite chance for a run out at the non-striker's end. There was a yes, no, yes, no. Both batters were in the middle of the pitch, almost shaking hands.
The interesting part is there were 3 fielders on the onside and none has backed that throw up.
Yep. Well, if we look at the angle of the throw, there was a mid-wicket in place, a square leg in place that could have backed that throw up, but I think just wide of those fielders. So Thai batters definitely need to settle down, work out the communication. Mohak Dogad, who should have only picked up 1 run, has picked up 5 as a result of that overthrow and completing that single. I think the score has to move past 50 here. Thailand bring up their 50. Well, Henry Thomas won't be too pleased with that. If you're the bowler and you give away runs like that, you're never going to be too pleased with it.
Yeah, he just started the over, the first over from the Combox end, and for sure that 5 will be hurting him.
This one's played into the gap on the leg side. 3 fielders giving chase. The fielder from mid-on will cut it off, and they come back for 2. Well, Anas, I think at this stage you've got to reevaluate and you've got to decide, okay, do we go by just looking for runs or do we just bat out here? And I think, this is what I think, that the 2 batters should just enjoy the opportunity that they have at the moment out there in the middle. And there's an appeal. I think more enthusiastic than anything. I think these 2 batters should just enjoy their batting and the time that they have out there rather than worrying about the scoreboard and worrying about targets, because if they can bat long, they will eventually end up getting runs, as we've seen.
Yes, for sure. I totally agree with you. If they just keep on enjoying their game, just let the overs pass by and try to play longer for the longer period of time. For sure, they'll be eventually adding up the runs for their team. And for sure, now they are doing the same thing, and they have got 5 extras in the previous over, the over which just ended, of Henry Thomas. He has given away 8 runs in his over.
So he won't be too happy with that, will he?
The bowler you're talking about, for sure he won't be happy, and somehow he'll be frustrated at this moment, because all the other bowlers, if you consider their economy, they're sure well below 6 runs. Then he started his over with the 8 run, and I guess he'll be coming back with a stronger intent of not giving away much runs. And for now, the credit goes to the batters who are really playing well. They're just middling the ball and playing along the ground, which is a good sign for Thailand.
Indeed. I think so far all the shots that we've seen from these 2 batters has been predominantly on the ground. They haven't looked to go aerial, not yet. There's a huge appeal. The finger goes up. LBW, Mohawk Duggar, has to depart. Habir Ali, very smart bowling. He saw that Mohawk was batting on middle stump and liked to come across. This one pitches in line with the stumps and straightens. And Mohawk not managing to get any bat on the ball. As we take a look at that, looking to work it away into the backward or square leg region, when he should be looking to just play it towards mid-on or even towards mid-off.
Robert, as soon as we talk about the batting of these Thailand batters, that they are now looking comfortable and they're now looking confident, they just lose up the wicket. And getting LBW is quite an unfortunate way, as he was looking to play the ball along the ground and he was looking for any risky shot. And getting out this way, for sure, for myself, it's a bit difficult. And now it's time for the drinks break. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back after 2 minutes.
All right, here we are in the 13th over. Habir Ali to continue. Has worked away into the leg side again. Thailand are 57-4-7 after the drinks break. And this one is through second slip. The keeper and the skipper staring him down. Afiq Farouk, the bowler who's picked up 4 wickets. I think he spilt one that was through his hands at second slip. Anucha Kalasi will consider himself fortunate to still be out there. Wirapan Ngohuat. I've seen the second batter do this. Take guard as a left-hander and then turn into a right-hander. We saw Danupon take guard as a right-hander and then turn into a left-hander. We've got a short square leg in place. A big swing and a miss. Thailand, despite being 59-4-7 after 13 overs.
I must say that that's an attacking field set, and they're not putting any fielder on the boundary. And they're still looking for the edges. That's played really well, but just cut off. It's a lightning outfield, and which is why the ball is traveling. Just a single managed. 2 double taken. Beg your pardon there.
Good effort from the fielder there at mid-on. Managed to get one hand on it. Definitely saved a couple of runs for his team. Virapan looking to play his shots.
Stopped really well. It was a chance of catch there, Robert.
I'm not too sure, Anas. We'll have to get a better view of that. But I think that was a bump ball that was hit into the ground, but it was hit really hard. So yes, you're right, Anas. It was a good stop. Watchfully played there from Virapan.
Looks like the batter have a different plan now. They are looking for the shots. This was a 2-mind shot. He wanted to put that away, and then later on he just decided not to hit that ball and just play it softly. That's a chance of a catch. The ball is gripping the pitch there, holding on to the pitch, and that shot could have been played on the back foot rather than playing that shot towards on the front foot. It could have been pulled away towards the leg side, where there is no fielder there. And the short mid wicket, I can say that the fielder is well off the 30-yard circle there. He's well inside, and you can take some liberty to take those. That's a faster delivery, the quicker delivery by the bowler, and that went away for the wide, and very well stopped in the end by the wicket keeper. He's keeping really well. Kuwaiti wicket keeper. Issue by Hinsu. Flighted delivery. That's a great shot towards the long off, and that ball was there, and he was not thinking to tap that ball, and he has taken the advantage of that delivery. The long off, the mid off fielder was well inside the 30-yard circle as well, so that's put away for 4. A good shot in the end, and very much needed boundary for Thailand under 19. And with that 4, Thailand under 19 moved to 66 with a loss of 7 wickets, and in just 14 overs, they have 36 more overs to go, and they just need to play with the same manner until the field is open. So now maybe the captain thinks to maybe open up the field, but no, the captain decided to go with the same kind of field, and that's the very strong mindset there from the captain of Kuwait, Jude Christopher.
Anas, at this stage, 66 for 7 after 14 overs. I think it's going to come down to, can we get enough runs, at least for Thailand? Can Thailand get enough runs on the board to give their bowlers something to bowl at? And I think 150.
Bowled him there. What a delivery by not the Henry Thomas. This is another bowler from that end, and superb delivery there this time.
I think it's Habir Ali who's been bowling the left arm.
Yes, it is.
Well, the Thai batters just not being able to spend any time out there in the middle.
Let's have a look at the replay there.
Well, Kanitson Namchaikul, the new batter. Joins Virapan out there in the middle. Just as we were talking about, how much would be a good target or give enough for the Thai bowlers. Another wicket falls. And I think, given what we've seen here, the Thai batters definitely could do with just spending some time out there in the middle. Oh, that's beautifully driven through the offside. That's racing away. Fielder's giving chase, but I don't think he's going to cut it off. A boundary for Kanitson. Beautiful looking square drive. Thailand are 70 for 8 inside the 15th over. And that one's chopped on to the stumps. We've had quite a few batters score a boundary and then get out on the very next ball. I think this is the third of the batters to do the same. And Kanitson has to depart. And jersey number 3, Sithikan Kalahan, walks out to the middle.
Now it's just last wicket. Thailand are 9 down on 70 on the board.
Well, Thailand and China, similar number of wickets fallen. China are 30 for 9 after 20 overs. Thailand, inside the 15th over, are 70 for 9. Just bringing you an update from the YSD UKM Oval in Bangi. Oman under 19 85 for 3 in the 19th over against Qatar. Well, the Kuwait under 19 team will be quite pleased with the way things have gone so far. They're 1 wicket away from wrapping up the first innings after Thailand won the toss and chose to bat here at the JCC cricket ground. Abir Ali continuing with his left arm orthodox. He's picked up 4 wickets. Afiq Farooq has picked up 4 wickets. Do you think Afiq Farooq is going to come into the attack from the combox end, Anas?
I really don't think so. For now, the spinners are working for their team, and captain won't be changing his mind for sure.
At an under 19 tournament, picking up 5 wickets is quite a landmark, and that one's launched into the leg side region towards mid wicket, or rather towards square leg in front. He picks up another boundary, or he picks up his first boundary. That's Siti Khan. We'll take a look at that. It was a good looking shot. The ball was there to be hit. It was angling down the pads. And that is the end of the over. The 15th over completed. Thailand are 74 for 9.
I think now it's better to just try to hit the ball towards the boundary and not trying to keep their wickets on, because if they lose their wicket in that process, for sure they'll be not adding up some runs, and it's better to take those risks and play over the 30-yard circle fielders. For sure those runs will be handy for the Thailand team. Just try to look for the boundaries, and maybe if in that process if you lose up the wicket, you won't be that unhappy with that, because that's just the last wicket and tail is in place. Tail is in play now.
Well, definitely, Anas. I think if Kuwait continue to attack, I think these 2 batters should play their shots. 100% agreed with you on that. Although we see a slight change in the field, the mid-on just going outside the 30-yard circle. He's at that 45 position. So the one fielder there just placed in case the batters decide to attack. This is watchfully played into the square leg. They could come back for 2, and they decide against it. Wirapan, who should be looking for that double. Siti Khan, Klahan. Don't think he's going to be doing any gimmicks. He takes guard as a left-hander. He stands as a left-hander.
The field, the first time in the game, has been sent back to towards the cow corner.
Just the one fielder outside the 30. And you can see why. Because Siti Khan is not holding back. He's going to play his shots. You can see the keeper indicating to the fielder at mid-wicket that the catch is coming. And Siti Khan fooling everybody, playing a very good-looking forward defensive. We haven't seen too many of those, have we, Anas?
No, and I still think that he'll be going to hit him for 4.
And another forward defensive. I think he's listening to us and he's saying, you know what, I'm not going to do that. But make no mistake, if it is flighted up there, he will go for it. These 2 deliveries that he's played so far were just back of a length. We'll have to wait and see if the bowler tries to go a little bit fuller. He does this time on the offside, but just too far outside that tram line. Oh, Siti Khan. He's starting to look more and more like a top order batsman. We didn't see too much of that from the top order of Thailand. And there we go. Just as we were saying, this one was not pitched up, but it was back of a length. He picks up another boundary. Siti Khan showing what needs to be done. If you can bat out there for a while, the bowlers will bowl you those loose deliveries, and then you can capitalize on that.
He's playing those shots to get some runs on the board for his team, and that's what it is needed. If you bowl shorter deliveries, you shouldn't be keeping yourself down and back. The other batters just wanted to play for the long period of time, which is why in that process they lost their wickets. Just keep on playing your way. Oh, this time straight towards the fielder. A single taken. And that was the last delivery of the over, and he must be happy to take the strike back. He's playing really well. He has played 8 deliveries and made 9 runs. And out of those 9 runs, 2 were the boundaries. I think the captain should be looking to bring back his fast bowler, who has taken 4 wickets for them, to stop Siti Khan to play his shots. So Habir Ali will be continuing for sure, and maybe the captain will be looking to open his field up there for Siti Khan. Yes, one fielder is outside the 30-yard circle, bit like a deep mid-wicket fielder.
Well, there's 2 slips still in place here for Habir Ali, and you can understand why he's picked up 4 wickets. Looking forward to a fifer. This one's up in the air. Geez on us, this wicket keeper Kishore Bhai Hinsu. He's had a wonderful day at the office. He's been running around. It was a good attempt at that catch there. Just a little too far away from him.
He's very athletic.
Indeed. Oh, you can see there, Siti Khan was looking to go after that one. Just a little too wide of the off stump. Good constraint shown here. He's waiting for it to come into his arc. This one he's hit it up in the air. Fielder going back. He was too far in from the circle. I think that's a 1 bounce 4. Well, Siti Khan, well, showing how easy batting is on this surface, and probably making a statement for the coaches saying, hey, look, I can bat.
Yes, for sure. He has played really well. And he's capitalizing all those deliveries and all those chances given to him, the fuller deliveries. And he has put those deliveries away to boundaries. I think he'll still put 1 or 2 more deliveries to the ball. Oh, that stayed to the long or mid-off fielder this time. The ball was there, I guess, but it was a bit fuller to free his arms there. Let's have a look at the replay. Habir Ali took the 5er, I guess. Oh, that was... that's an unfortunate way, I must say that, to get out.
Well, Habir Ali picks up a fifer, the 3rd fifer in the tournament on day 2 of the ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup. Here we look at the Thailand batting card. Well, not much to talk of. Only 2 batters making it to double figures. The skipper Chalamwong Chatpai-san, who made 12 of 14. He spent some time out there. And then the number 10 batter, Siti Khan Klahan, getting to 13 of 11. No other batter managing to get 2 double figures. The extras top scoring with 14. So not a very encouraging scorecard here for Thailand. They will have had to get used to these conditions. We'll take a look at the bowling card for Kuwait. Well, the opening spell between Arsh Sahil and Afiq Farooq did most of the damage. Afiq Farooq picking up 4, pick of the bowlers, 23 runs given away from his 5. Arsh Sahil bowled really well, 4 overs, 23 runs, just the 1 wicket though, but he bowled really good in swingers. Habir Ali should have picked up 5 wickets. Yep, Henry Thomas bowling really well, and Rudranj Panchal bowling just the 1 over. There you can see a lot of the wickets picked up by 5 of the wickets picked up by the medium pacers, and 5 wickets picked up by 1 spinner alone. So after the first innings, after Thailand won the toss this morning and choosing to bat first, not making full use of that decision. They've been bowled out for 85 inside the 17th over. Well, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more action here from the JCC cricket ground in Johor. Do join us then. Welcome back, folks, here to the JCC cricket ground in the state of Johor and in the city of Johor Bahru. Well, earlier this morning, Thailand had won the toss and they've chosen to bat. They chose to bat. They've been bowled out for 85 by some very good bowling from Kuwait. And Kuwait now are chasing 86 runs for victory in the Group C matchup of the ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup of 2023. And with me in the comm box is Anas Malik. Well, what do you make of that first innings, Anas?
First of all, welcome back, viewers. And yes, for sure, Thailand were balled out on just 85 runs. And for sure, they have bowled really well, Kuwaiti bowlers. And now it's time for them to chase it down. And I'm really sure the Thailand bowler will be creating some troubles for the batters, as well as this pitch is behaving really well for the fast bowlers as well as for the spinners. So hoping for the good contest here.
Yeah, Anas, this pitch, speaking about this pitch, today, I don't think it had as many demons in that first hour as we saw yesterday. Mind you, this is a completely different pitch that's being used today for the game between Kuwait and Thailand. Well, we're just about ready to get underway with this run chase. Kuwait requiring 86 for victory. Wirapan with the new ball. That's a good start. Misfield allowing for that single. Well, Thailand will have to be on top of it. Can't allow easy singles. And straight away you could see, Anas, the field not as attacking. And I think with only 85 runs on the board, what have you got to lose? You can have that cover, that mid-wicket, just that little bit inside the 30-yard circle. At the moment, they're just too far back. And I don't think they're going to be cutting off any singles, given where they're standing.
Yes, you're totally right. But that's very well played off the pads, and this is traveling towards the square leg field. And yes, that's gone for 4. What a shot to start with. J. Mahesh Kumar started his innings very well off the pads. That's very stylish shot. The wrist comes in this time, and he flicked it really well. A kind of a wristy shot there. And yeah, we have seen that Kishore by Hinsu, the wicketkeeper for Kuwait, has taken the first single. It was off his toe, the bat of the toe, and after that, J. Mahesh Kumar announced himself on the crease with that great blow towards the leg side on the square leg, and I think he might not be stopping after that boundary. That's again very well played. Middle the ball, timed the ball really well, but this time straight to the fielder.
Yeah, very good intent shown by Mahesh Kumar Mehta. Well, Wirapan just going a little too straight with his line, allowing Mahesh Kumar to just work it away into the leg side. Those last 2 deliveries, one of them reaching the boundary. Just not found his rhythm yet, has Wirapan. Oh, this one's much better. Little bit of swing, a hint of swing still there.
It was a bit of an outswing, the hint of outswing there. Yes, you're right. And he was looking again to go over the square leg. Maybe the ball just holds up in the pitch a bit, and a swing there as well. So, which allows him to just. It was very near to the edge as well, not middle the ball, which is why the ball just didn't go up. And yes, that's the 5th delivery. Very well managed and great bowling this time. A good comeback by Wirapan.
Yeah, just on that last 2 deliveries, Wirapan seems to have found his radar. He's executing his line and length much better. Mind you, Thailand were bowled out inside the 17th over. And the ball is new, brand new. This being the first over of this run chase. Just losing his rhythm there. He'll have to bowl that one again. Dead ball signaled.
I think the captain of Thailand just missed the trick there. He needs to pack up the field. You don't have much runs on the board, as you have mentioned earlier, Robert. And some of the bowler is bowling fuller. Why not just hitting the good lengths? That's the ball you need to bowl on. A good ball there. Just a bit of line adjustment there, a bit wide, and that's all signal as a wide delivery. Yes. So the length was right from Virapan, and just need to adjust your line. One slip there, I guess more like a near to the third slip. Second one, yes, and a gully is there as well. Gully point and a slip. You need to bowl a bit on the good lengths. Oh, that's towards the wide, towards the leg. It was going towards wide, and he just touched the bat. So, which means just a single there to end the over. 7 runs on the board at the end of very first over of the innings. A good start by the Kuwaiti batsman, under 19 Kuwait.
Yeah, definitely a very good start, very positive start for Kuwait. I do think we'll be seeing spin introduced quite early from Thailand. Yep, it is Kanitson Namchekul coming into the attack, who's marking his run up. He'll be bowling his quick right arm leg spinners. Kanitson also played for the Thai national team in the Asian Games, just recently concluded in China. We have a slight delay. The umpires just checking on something. We'll have to wait and see if there is spin in the second over, and I won't be surprised if there is, Anas. This wicket we saw from the Kuwaiti spinners, they were getting the ball to turn square. We saw that edge taken by the captain, Jude Christopher. Well, after that brief delay, I think we figured out what it was. There's still one ball left in that first over. With a punt. Bowls another wide. And another one. So just struggling to find his rhythm here, and his line and length is with a punt. Well, that's a much better delivery there. Chance for a run out. Good work from, that looks like Panuat. Yep, it is Panuat in the covers. And that is the end of the first over. So now we go back to the original proceedings where Kanitson Namchakul was going to come in from the highway end as he marks his run up. A slip in place. Well, with 85 runs to defend, I think this is not a bad tactic, bringing on spin early on. The fielders on the leg side. We've got two outfielders, apologies. One at deep mid-wicket and one at long off.
Do they really need it?
I guess we'll have to wait and see on us. And that, as far as I'm concerned, I think they should be taking the gamble of keeping long off in the circle. I can understand the cow corner fielder. But I think at the moment we haven't seen either of the batters go down the ground. And if you're gambling with 85 runs on the board, you want the batter to try and go down the ground. Oh, there we go. Good start there from Kanitson. Well, he was celebrating. Not sure for what. No decision from the umpire.
Pitch is helping the spinners for sure, and that's a good delivery. You need to ball a bit fuller and just try to turn it away from the right-hander. You have a slip in place. Oh, that's really played well. Into the gap and straight to the fielder on standing on the long off.
Now, the other reason I can think of for keeping that fielder out at long off as the leg spinners bowling to the right-hander, if the batter is technically solid and sound, he will look to go after you with the spin. So I think the fielder at long off does make sense as well. But I think if you're going to attack, you want to encourage the batters, especially if there's turn. At the moment, not much. Well, this is good so far from Kanitson and Thailand. Just the one run given off the three deliveries.
Kishubai Insu just faced his second delivery of the match, and this will be his third. And that's very well balled. Balling fuller. And he's tempting the batter to hit it, and it will straight away for sure. Will be traveling towards the long off fielder. That's very well ball again. This time a bit shorter, but towards the offside. And with that, that's the end of over number 2. Just a single taken of this over.
And a very quick over on us. It looked like the over just started and it finished really quickly. And this is something that's good for Thailand if they can run through their overs quickly. Now, Thailand will require Weerapan to find his rhythm in the second over. It was a good, in the third over of the innings. But his second over was a good over ball from Kanitson. We spoke about this yesterday, bowling in partnerships. So if Weerapan can bowl a good third over, maybe he can just apply a little bit of pressure.
Yes, for sure. He has a swing in his bowling, but just the line and length needs to be adjusted. And I'm sure that he'll be coming back strong in his second over there. Oh, that's a good line and good length, bowling fuller. And he wanted to create the chance of catching there. The slip is in place. The gully is in place. So good field set on the offside. Just one fielder is short on the offside as he is bowling towards the offside, and he wanted to pick the catch.
Just looking at this field on us, the cover and mid-wicket is almost on the 30-yard. I'd like to see them come in just a little bit more, attack that batter, ask him to go over it. There we go. They're not picking up the singles too, both of these fielders, but just by moving them in a little closer, you're asking the batter, just go over them if you want. And it just makes a slight psychological difference when you're out there at the crease and looking at these two fielders really close in. It's going to play at the back of your mind that you can go over them. And I think just encouraging the batter to do that might give you that little bit of a chance to pick up a wicket. They've got a slip in place, a catching gully, but I just think that mid wicket and that cover can come in ever so slightly. Oh, that's well fielded. Well, I took a walk on the ground, and I can understand why fielders are a little bit reluctant to get low. But there hasn't been any awkward bounce that we can see from the comm box. The outfield's lightning fast. So I think the fielders are just going to get that out of their minds, and just put their body on the lines and protect those runs. Veerapan, however, this over is looking a lot better. And just as I say that, he bowls a full toss, a gift for the batter. Doesn't have to do much. Just gets it off the middle of the bat, and that races away to the boundary. A juicy full toss there, placed in front of point. That is the second boundary for Kuwait. Kishore Bhai picking up his first boundary. The first one was picked up by, apologies, Mahesh Kumar. So, Veerapan in a bit of trouble here, not able to settle down. This one, down the legs, wide is the signal.
Is still not settled yet with his line and lengths there, Veerapan. And he's not making any trouble for the batsman there. The Kuwaiti batsmen are playing him really comfortably, and that's off his pads. The thing is, he is middling it. He's timing the ball as well, so which suggests that he's not in any kind of trouble there. And he has all the time to chase that down. If he plays 1 or 2 overs made in, or 3 overs or 5 overs made in, that won't be affecting the batting side. So for sure, this smaller targets have no problems on the batsman, create no problem for the batsman to chase it down. That's why they are very easy. They're mentally very stable on the pitch. They don't have anything going on in their minds for now.
So similar second over for Veerapan. The third of the run chase comes to an end. In his first over, he gave a boundary on the leg side. In his second over, he gave a boundary on the off side with 1 wide, or several wides in his first over, 1 in his second. So which suggests he's struggling a little bit in terms of rhythm and consistency. Well, Kanitson, who bowled his good first over, gave away just 1 run. Well, can he pick up a wicket here for Thailand just to make things a little bit more interesting?
He is bowling good. Stump to stump there. Oh, that's an edge.
Well, he's making things happen. He's making things happen. And I think this is what Thailand have got to do. I don't think it'll be a bad ploy to go for spinners from both ends as well. I mean, you've only got 85 runs on the board.
Yes, I think the captain should be seeing Veerapan bowling. And that's advanced and stumped. That's a wicket there. Super bowling. You were mentioning that, Robert, that to make those things interesting, you need to get the wicket. And they have heard you. And the Kuwaiti batsmen just lose their calm, lose the concentration. And he wanted to attempt the big shot, which is why he was dismissed.
Well, very good bowling here from Kanitson, and equally good wicket keeping here from Jirasak, who stayed calm and composed, gathered the ball and whipped the bails off. We'll take a look at that. It's very smart bowling. Gave nothing to the batters in his first over. This one just flighted a little bit more. The batter seeing the fly, using his feet coming down. There was a little bit of turn. Good work from the Thailand team to dismiss the first wicket of the Kuwaiti batters. It was Kishore Bhai Hinzu that has to walk back. The new batter. The skipper, Jude Christopher, walks out to the middle. Well, I don't want to say that he's under a bit of pressure because they're only chasing 86. But Kanitson has been bowling really well so far. He's only bowled about 8 deliveries, or 7 rather. And he's managed to pick up a wicket. We did say he's making things happen. He's beating the bat on the outside edge. He's gotten inside edge a few times. And so I think he'll have to be one of those bowlers that you have to play a little bit more watchfully in the context of the game. Well, pick up another one here. Things might just get a little bit more interesting. But at the moment, Kuwait will not be too troubled by that. They've gotten off to a start.
Yes, but it's always a pressure of falling wicket, for sure. There is something behind the minds of the batter that we have just lost the wicket, so why not I just keep my wicket and play down, play along the ground. And that guy on your screen is the bowler, jersey number 21. He is bowling really well. He's having a good break out of the pitch. A lot of spin is there. Oh, that's good bowling. Good bowling. This ball was short. It kept low and spinning the ball as well. So I still think that from now on, if they from the other end as well, from the comp box, and if they bring in the new spinner, for sure they will be creating some pressure on the batsman.
Oh, this one's edged again, but it beats the slip and goes in between the fielder, a slip, and the point fielder. A fortunate boundary picked up by Jude Christopher. He'll be happy that he's off the mark. And yeah, just going back to that point, Anas, when the new batter comes to the crease, it doesn't matter how many runs are there to be chased down. It's just that initial nerves as you walk out there that you have to get past before you can start playing your shots. It doesn't matter how long you've played the game. Every time you walk out to the middle, there's always that little bit of initial nerves. Well, and I think the nerves will not have settled because that was a very lucky boundary. It was off the outside edge. You can see a catching gully comes into place, and that point fielder goes a little bit straighter.
He still needs to bowl the fuller deliveries for sure. And that's just fell short.
Not carrying to the fielder at cover. We spoke about this, Anas. We want to see that fielder at cover and mid-wicket come in so slightly. Well, I don't want to call that a chance or a catch because it was nowhere near him. But he could have been a bit more inside the 30-yard circle, especially when Thailand are hunting for wickets. Well, we have a change in bowling. Mohawk Duggar. Well, we spoke about a change in bowling from the com box. It's not a spinner. It is a right arm medium pace bowler, Mohawk Duggar. He's a very tall lad. Can get the ball to move both ways. Well, can he find his rhythm from the com box end? We saw Veerapan bowl his 2 overs, just not able to settle into a rhythm. Could this be something different from Mohawk Duggar? We'll have to wait and see. Again, the fielder at mid-wicket and cover just, for my liking, a little too far back on the 30-yard circle.
I'll agree with you as well. I think the same. If you are defending that small total, you need to put pressure.
And also with the fact that the ball is holding up, well, not as much as yesterday, but anything played slightly uppish is not going to carry to the 30 yards. So I think, yeah, just those 2 fielders coming in. We've got the slip in place. Mohawk Duggar coming in from the com box end. Wow. Again, with his first delivery, not able to find his rhythm. Just losing his strides.
That short square leg fielder means that he's going to ball towards the middle and leg stump.
Well, he generally tends to get the ball to come in on us. But he can move the ball away as well. So the square leg is there just for protection. Yep, and you can see again, Mohawk also not being able to find his rhythm there. That's Danupon giving chase. That's a little pocket rocket there. Very quick. He's got a mean arm. Make no mistake, he might look small in stature, but he definitely packs a punch. We saw with his batting. He's definite live wire out in the field.
And that's not a good start again by the new bowler from the Combox end. And I still think they need to bowl fuller, but not the full tosses. And another fielder added towards the leg side.
Well, interesting field placement here, to say the least.
Suggests that he'll be bowling towards the middle and leg stump. Anything towards the offside will race away towards the boundary. A lot of big gaps are there. Yes, that was the leg side, and the ball is racing away towards the boundary. Will it be stopped? Yes, very well stopped in the end by the fine leg fielder running towards the square leg.
And it's a no ball, Anas. So the Combox end is just leaking runs, whereas the highway end is sending batters back.
Bring in your spinners. Captain of Thailand, bring in your spinners to get some pressure on them. Whereas the Kuwaiti batsmen are playing it really well, middling every ball. They're not trying to hit it hard. They're just placing the ball. Wristy work is involved. Some of the good shots on the offside as well. Another no ball. Another no ball. It was a free hit. Not able to capitalize that, but he got another no ball. So another free hit there, given by the Thailand bowler Mohak Dugar. Robert, I think when you have just a small target to defend it, you need to bowl spot on. You need to hit those right lengths and line to create some trouble for the batsman. Until now, other than the spinner bowling from the highway end, the fast bowlers haven't created any trouble for the batsman. And let's have a look at the free hit, and that straight towards the long on field. It is taken, and chance of a run out the wrong end.
Needs to go to the keeper, and
that was the wrong end, choose by the jersey number 79.
Well, that's the skipper Chalamwong Chatpaisan. Well, it's all happening here, folks. This target of 85 is proving to be very entertaining. There's a lot of confusion out there in the middle.
I think that was a clear chance if he could have thrown towards the right end, which was the keeper's end, the striker's end. He could have been gone out already. Oh, that's a swinging delivery, in swinging, but that was not the right length to bowl on. Pitched on the leg stump, swinging away from the batter, and that's just another wide. Another gift, I must say that. And Kuwaiti side will be very happy with those kind of runs given away. It will just make the chase easy and easier.
Yeah, for sure, Anas. I mean, any help you can get on the way to chasing 86 runs for victory will be much appreciated. That's a well-bowled Yorker, watchfully played out.
Just look at the body language of the batters. They are looking very, very confident in the middle, whereas the body language of the fielding side looks a bit dim. Oh, the ball
That's up in the air. Chalamwong Chatpaisan getting under ready, picks up. Is that another no ball? Yes, it is. It's all going on here, folks. Mohak Dugar is creating chances, but he's also bowling no balls, which means it's an illegal delivery and the batter cannot be out. Well, keeping his front foot behind the line is going to be very, very important. We did say that even Virapan, who was bowling from the Combox end, had a little bit of trouble finding his rhythm. And I think that these bowlers are just having a little trouble working up against the slope that we have here at the JCC. This will be a free hit. A good comeback. He's managed to keep his foot behind the line on this instance. Batter having a big swing at it because it was a free hit. He can't be bowled out.
I must say that Mohak Dogar is very unlucky. He has got the batsman 2 times, and both the times it was a no ball. First time it was a free hit, and then this time it was a no ball. Mohak, what have you done?
What have you done indeed, Mohawk? Well, it's in the past now. There's not much you can do. Can you come back from this? There's a quick single taken. Chance for a run out, but batters were just too quick on that instance. Good early call. Good running between the wickets from these two batters. There we take a look at the scoreboard, the electronic scoreboard here at the Johor Cricket Academy. 34 runs on the board. Well, the overs from the highway end seem to be zipping past very quickly, but the overs from the Combox end never seem to end.
I still believe that the spinner should be brought in from this end as well. Now already 35 runs on the board, and not much is left. 50 runs just left to chase it down, and a lot of overs left. So why not just try to get the wickets? You don't have time to defend that. You need to take the wickets to win this match. That's a misfield, but it won't hurt them. There's no single taken, and with that dot delivery, that's the end of over number 4. Over number 5, apologies. Both the batsmen are looking confident. The Kuwaiti batters there, and this time that's another over by a spinner from the highway end. He has taken the wicket in the last over.
Well, Mahesh Kumar and the skipper Jude Christopher out there in the middle, just steadying the ship for Kuwait after they lost just the 1 wicket early on from the highway end, courtesy of the bowling of Kanitson Namchakul. Well, we'll have to wait and see if there will be another change from the Combox end. Spin seems to be working. Spin seems to be creating chances. Spin also seems to be going for the boundary. That was too short, too far outside the off stump. Jude Christopher, the skipper, just rocks back on the back foot and says thank you very much as he deposits that in front of point for a boundary, another boundary for him. The score moves on to 39 in the 6th over. So Kuwait making quick work of this run chase. That one's hit straight to the fielder who's been brought in as a result of that shot. There's a huge appeal. Umpire stays unmoved.
This could have been given out if it was a googly, but the bowler just bowled the leg spinner there. So for sure it was traveling outside the off stump. A shorter delivery again, edged it, not able to get the bat on it. Not able to find the middle of the bat. This time the ball was there to hit it in the gap, but batsman unable to do that. Oh, that's played really well, but straight to the fielder again. Good bowling by Kenneth Stone. 39 runs on the board in 5.4 overs already. That's edged it again. The ball is racing away again towards the boundary, and for sure it does. The lightning outfield helps the ball to travel towards the boundary, and Jude finds another 4. He wanted to loft that for 6. He wanted to go over the long off fielder, and eventually he got the boundary, but with the edge. Fortunate boundary for Jude Christopher.
Well, the score is 44 for 1 after the 6th over. Sorry, 43 for 1. I stand corrected. And Thailand opting to go back to Weerapan.
So still no spinners brought in from the com box, and captain has trusted Veerapan again. Well ball, attacked the stumps there this time. Mahesh Kumar Mehta on strike. He has faced 20 deliveries and made 14 runs, whereas Jude Christopher made 13 of his 12 deliveries. So both are playing really well for the team. Second slip still in place. Gully is still there. Third man there. Final leg. So a lot of gaps in front of the batsman. Oh, that's an edged. That ball was edged this time, but just fell away towards the right hand from the fielder, from the slip fielder. That allows a single there to bring back Jude Christopher on the strike. Oh, that's a shorter delivery. Pulled it away really nicely. And that ball will race away towards the boundary. That's gone for 4. How about that shot, Robert?
Well, it was a shot of class. It was a shot of a very good top order batter. See, you can pull him in front of square, which means he's not troubled for pace. He's able to roll the wrist on top of the ball, which means the ball's not bouncing as high as, well, you want the batter to not be able to get on top of the ball. You can see what Veerapan's trying to do here. He's trying to pull his length back, but Jude Christopher is having the answers to everything Veerapan is trying to ask him. He's asking him to pull, and he's pulling with authority.
It looked like that he wasn't, he was not in mood to play those kind of shots. Like, he was a bit lazy, but in the end, he played that shot really good. He's in mood now. He wanted to try to clear that fielder, play the shot into the gap, but straight travel to the fielder this time. A dot delivery by Veerapan. Jude Christopher, the captain of Kuwait. On strike. Oh, that's played really, really well into the gap. The ball is racing away. Will the fielder... Oh, that's fielded really, really well by the fielder, jersey number 18.
Anucha Kalasi. Yeah, it was a good piece of footwork there on the boundary to keep that ball in play.
Jude Christopher moves to 19 runs of his 15 deliveries. He had hit 4 boundaries. That's looks like Combox end is creating some kind of trouble in the run-up for the bowlers there.
Especially the fast bowlers. We've seen both the fast bowlers from Thailand having a little bit of trouble in their run-up as they approach the crease.
So 50 runs on the board for Kuwait now.
50 comes up in 6.5 overs. They're making quick work of this run chase here. Well, just to remind our viewers, Thailand won the toss and chose to bat first. That's a good looking delivery from Veerapan.
And with that dot delivery, that's the end of over number 7. Kuwait moved to 50 runs with a loss of 1 wicket in 7 overs. The current run rate is going above 7 runs, and now that does not matter for them. That just 35 more runs, 36 more runs to win this match. And they have a lot of overs to do that. They're playing really well. Some of them are going really fast towards the target. I still think that from the highway from the Combox end, captain of Thailand must bring in a spinner, because the spinner from the highway end is kind of making some trouble for the batsman, and that's guided very well. But I thought delivery there. So now I can see 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle patrolling the boundary. One is towards the cow corner, and the second is towards the long off. Somehow the bowling from this guy is bowling. He's bowling towards the field set. Another dot delivery. He's bowling really, really good. And it's on. Oh, that was a juicy full toss, I must say that. The ball traveled away towards the long on. Gone for 4. Jude Christopher, let's have a look at the replay. He made it up. I must say that that's not Jude Christopher. Apologies. J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta led that delivery really, really well. Advancing towards the ball. Used his feet really well. And put it away over the mid-on fielder. And that ball raced away. 1 bounce for 4. A good shot in the end played by J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta. That's good delivery. He is having some turn on the ball. Kenneth Son. He's bowling his 4th over. Has given away 17 runs and took the first wicket of Kishubhai. And that's his into the gap. Another 4 by J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta. Now they are racing away towards the target. Let's have a look at the replay. He has played that shot in between the point and the covers fielder. Good looking shot there by him. J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta announcing himself as well. He said, I'll be following you, the captain, Jude Christopher. Now he's played both the batters. Now has hit 4 boundaries each. So J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta has 2 in this over. 1 more delivery to go by Kenneth Son, and that's a dot delivery to end the over. Number 8. Kuwait moved to 59 with a loss of 1. Just 26 runs, 27 runs more indeed, to win this match for Kuwait under 19.
Well, not long now for Kuwait. And we finally see a change from the Combox end. This will be Panwat, the off spinner, coming into bowl. Well, as you mentioned, Anas, not too many runs left in the bank for Thailand. They'll be hoping that the spinners can pick up a few wickets. Not just, maybe you can say that the game's gone past them. But you want them to keep fighting, pick up a couple of wickets here and there, and if nothing else, just get used to the conditions here, not knowing where to bowl.
Yes, but they should still fight for it and still believe in themselves, still trust their abilities. Thailand can still win this match. It's a funny game. Cricket is a funny game, and any time it can turn around.
Well, that one was inside. No, it wasn't. It was outside the tram lines. Umpire signals wide. But I do agree, Anas, you've got to keep believing. You've got to keep fighting. It doesn't matter if it's one run to get. You've got to fight until the last run, until the last ball, and until the last wicket. So definitely on. This one's uppishly played, but just wide of the fielder at mid-on. He's given chase. Valiant effort there, but just can't keep the ball in play. Another boundary for Kuwait. That one's hit wide of mid-on.
This time the captains come into the play. He just wants more boundaries for himself. This is the 5th boundary for him, Jude Christopher. 24 runs off his 18 deliveries and 20 runs were off the boundaries for him. .1 over, 64 runs on the board with a loss of 1 wicket for Kuwait under 19. I still believe that he won't be keeping himself low. He will still look for the boundaries. And just an inch away from the stumps.
Was that an outside edge, Anas? Was that an outside edge? The reaction from the bowler suggests that it was, but we'll never know.
How dangerously living there, Jude Christopher. He wanted to hit that ball for the boundary. Looks like, oh yes.
Panwat is very good with varying his pace. He's got a very quicker one. Oh, gets a hand to it, but can't hold on to it. Salamwang Chatpaisan, the skipper.
That was a hard chance there. It was put away really hard and he still manages to get the hand on it. He stopped valuable 4 there.
That is for sure, but it will still go down as a drop chance. This is watchfully played by Babu. Sorry, Mahesh Kumar. Mahesh Kumar Mehta. Beg your pardon. Well, Jude Christopher's back on strike. He's showing no signs of trying to slow down. He wants to get this game over quickly. This one's uppishly played. Well stopped by Kanitson at mid-off. That ball was travelling.
Same fielding. Oh, the ball kept low and very well kept by the wicketkeeper as well. So that's still as a wide, count as a wide. So another gift given. A lot of gifts being given from Thailand to Kuwait in this match. That's defended well off his front foot there. The delivery to end the over, and with that dot delivery, that's the end of 9th over. Kuwait moved to 68 runs with a loss of 1 wicket. They are marching towards their target. 9 runs given away in this over by Vanuatu.
More like cruising, I'd say, Anas. They're cruising towards this target, ably assisted by the extras And the loose deliveries provided by Thailand. Sitikan Klahan comes in from the highway end. He'll be bowling his left arm orthodox. A big swing and a miss, beats the batter, beats the stumps, beats the wicketkeeper. They pick up a bye. Confirmation from the umpire. He missed everything. Went straight through. On another day, that would have pitched and turned slightly and hit the stumps, but not today. Things just not going in favor of Thailand. Just to remind our viewers, Thailand did win the toss and they chose to bat. And that's about all they've won today, the toss. And since then, Kuwait have been all over them from the very start of this game. That's a juicy full toss. And that's put away for the first maximum of the Kuwaiti innings. Mahesh Kumar Mehta saying to his skipper, anything you can do, I can do as well, as he hits the first six. Mahesh Kumar Mehta, just in the last couple of overs, not given most of the strikes, so when he does get a juicy full toss like that, he's put it away.
For sure, they are both having the competition in between them who will score the highest runs for Kuwait in the very first match for them in ACC Men's Under-19 Premier Cup. And with that 6, he moved to 30 runs off his 31 deliveries. So for sure, he has 4 runs more than the Jude Christopher, the captain.
Well, with only 11 runs left to get, I think we'll see a sense of urgency now from Jude Christopher and Jay Mahesh Kumar. Well, that's a better delivery from Sitikan. Using his feet there. Good effort. Just the 1 run. The skipper, Jude Christopher. Well, that's the end of the over, unfortunately. I was just about to say Christopher on strike, but he'll have to wait. Jay Mahesh Kumar will keep the strike. Panuat to continue from the Combox end. He went for 8 runs in his first over. Well, with only 11 runs to get, can Thailand pick up another wicket here?
It will be interesting to see that. And for now, I don't really think so that they are taking very calculated risks. The Thailand side, I mean the Kuwaiti side, the batting side, and it looks like they'll be comfortably winning this from this stage of game. They have 40 overs left and just 11 runs to win this, and some more. They are looking very comfortable on the pitch. Yes, they are playing the spinners really well as well, and the fast bowlers. So no pressure on them. Just 11 more runs, and they can win it comfortably. A lot of extras.
Make that 10 runs.
A lot of extras being given from the Thailand side. And that helps the batting side to just calm their nerves if it's a big total, but now it's a smaller total to just chase it down. Pitched it well, played it really well off the front foot. Jay Mahesh Kumar Mehta is playing with a strike rate of 91, whereas his partner, the captain of Kuwait, Jude Christopher, playing with a strike rate of 118. Oh, that's a good delivery. Managed really well. Just a single taken. Tapping the ball towards the short third man. And giving back the strike to his captain. And what I've noticed is that Jude Christopher really like playing towards the onside. And anything fighter, he will put that away for 4 or 6. Played really well, bowled really well as well. So a single taken by him, giving back the strike to J. Mahesh Mehta. I would like to see them finishing off with 6. Ball really well. Put the batsman back on his back foot.
Just 7 runs to get here for Kuwait. Watchfully played.
Robert, I want to ask you, what are the things, what are the mistakes, or what are the lessons Thailand will be taking from today's match?
Well, I think the first thing that they'll take away in order of events that have happened today, I think first thing will be to show a little bit more patience with the bat. Yes, you want to bat aggressively and with intent if that's the nature of your batting, but you've also got to give due consideration to the conditions that you're playing at. And so there are phases of the game in which you can accelerate, but there are times when you go out there to bat and the bowlers will be bowling really well. And it's not about who's the bigger person, but just showing, on that day, maybe the bowlers are bowling really well. And so I don't want to say playing for time. You've always got, we said this yesterday, you've got to bat in the pursuit of runs. But I think today it was either block or hit, very much like the Maldives side that we saw yesterday. It was no tap and run, although we did see that from a couple of the Thailand batters, Chalamwong Chatpaisan and Panuat. They did that well for a brief period. And then understanding the conditions and then adjusting accordingly. And if the ball is swinging, knowing how to adjust to that situation. Because I do think the damage was done in the first 5-6 overs when the swing bowlers were picking up wickets. We had 4 wickets picked up by the bowler from the Combox end. I think it was Afif, who picked up 4 wickets in his opening spell with the new ball. And the other wicket was picked up from the highway end. So as far as the batting is concerned, just a little bit more aware of these conditions, especially if you're winning the toss and choosing to bat first. Mind you, I think this is Thailand's first game here at the JCC, so a lot of them will be seeing these conditions for the very first time. But no doubt they will have assessed that. They'll go back and they'll make changes to that plan. That was up in the air. We spoke about a wicket, and it is Siti Khan that provides it for Thailand. It is the skipper. It is the skipper of Kuwait, who played a good knock, but unfortunately can't see his side through. Well, Thailand will have something to celebrate there. They haven't had much all day. Ball pitching and turning. Jude just opened up a bit too much, not able to cover the spin as it spun away from him. And as a result, uppishly played towards that backward point region. Catch was held. Jersey number 8, Gautam Rudransh. Well, it's Gautam, jersey number 8, will be on strike to Siti Khan. Well, Thailand have picked up 2 wickets here. Kuwait just needs 6 more runs, 1 hit away from victory. And going back to your question, Anas, I think so that batting is going to be the crucial aspect. The bowling, on the other hand, if they had enough runs, would have been slightly different. Yeah, and as far as the bowlers are concerned, they've got to have a fixed plan. They've got to know where to bowl. At the moment, just giving away too many extras. They definitely want to cut down on that. The fielding has been pretty decent, I'd say, although we haven't had to see them for too long. The ground fielding's been all right. The catching's been okay. So, in terms of those 3 disciplines, the batting, I think, would be the most important one, where they would have to readjust the plans and sort of adapt to these conditions here.
Some more the bowlers need to just adjust their line and length, because they were giving a lot of wides as well. So extras matters a lot in the crunch stages, and moving on in this tournament. If you keep on doing like that, that will hurt you a lot. So with that dot delivery, that's the end of over number 12. Kuwait moved to 82 with a loss of 2 wickets. Just 6 more runs needed to win this match for Kuwait under 19. Gautam Mohandas, the new batter, has played 2 deliveries, and now the strike is given back to J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta. Ooh, that just fell short. But with that misfield, it's just a single there.
Well, with 5 runs to get, I was just about to say there's 3 fielders out on the boundary on the leg side. And then the long off comes in, the deep square leg comes up into the 30-yard. And this is for the new batter, Gautam, who's on strike facing Panuat. Desingan. Better delivery from Panuat. Panuat seems to have found his rhythm in his last 2 overs, and this one as well. Apologies, in his last over, and then this one. At least in the first couple of deliveries, he's bowling a good line. This one a bit straighter. Will we be seeing a big shot? Because a 4 will seal things here for Kuwait. Panuat flights that one up. Panuat to Gautam. This one's flighted up. Well stopped. Of his own bowling. That is the end of the over, the end of the 13th. Kuwait are 83 for 2. They just need another 3 runs to pull off a comprehensive win against Thailand. A reminder for our viewers, if you're just tuning in, Thailand won the toss and chose to bat first. They were bowled out for 85. In reply, Kuwait find themselves at 83 for 2, 3 runs away from victory. Sitikan to continue from the highway end. And this one's once again down the legs. Freebies given away to Kuwait.
Gautam yet to get off the mark. And this time J. Mahesh Kumar Mehta just stepped the ball and wanted to run. Good field this time from the point fielder. Just 2 runs away from the victory. Advanced and straight to the fielder. This time another dot delivery.
That was quite smart from Siddiq Khan. He saw the batter step out, dragged his length back. So good signs. Unfortunately, he's only got 2 runs left to defend. And that one's cut away. 2. And then misfield. They're looking to come back for 2. What an arm. I believe that is number 28. Anucha Kalasi.
That's a nice throw.
Flat and just on top of the bails. Pleasing to watch if you're a fielding coach or if you're any sort of cricket coach, that you always want to see that.
Bullet throw. Just one more needed to win this match. And Godam is yet to get off the mark, and now still waiting. He has faced 8 deliveries. 1 more delivery to go in this over.
Siddiq Khan, he bowls that's hit down to long on, and then with that run, Kuwait seal a comfortable win over Thailand. Well, the players will shake hands, no doubt, but Thailand will feel disappointed with their performance today. They were just not able to get going with the bat. They won the toss, and they opted to bat first. And since then, nothing's gone their way. They lost quick wickets at regular intervals, and they were just not able to build a partnership, which was very necessary for them to get to at least a defendable score. But in the end, at the first innings, they were bowled out for 85 inside the 17th over. And then Kuwait came out to bat. They showed very good intent. They've wrapped things up inside the 14th over. They've scored 86, just losing the 2 wickets. So they won't be too disappointed with that. We'll take a look. Well, that's the story of the day from the JCC cricket ground. Mahesh Kumar Mehta, unbeaten on 35 of 45. He'll be quite happy with his outing there at the middle. Jude Christopher, the skipper, was there for most of the second innings of the run chase, scoring 28 of 25. And the bowling for Thailand, the 2 wicket takers, the 2 spinners, Kanit Son and Sithikan Krahan, picking up a wicket apiece. Well, that's it, folks, from the JCC. Do join us back shortly for the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the second game between Kuwait and Thailand. This is a Group C matchup. At the start, we had Thailand who won the toss, only managing to score 85 runs. In return, Kuwait chased it down 86 for 2 in 13.5 overs. We had a couple of really good bowling performances. Arif Fayez, 23, picking up 4 wickets. Habib Ali picking up 5 wickets, giving away just 17 runs. I'd like to invite Mr. Ramani to give away the match ball. Apologies. I'd like to invite Mr. Idris, Vice President of Johor Cricket Council, to give away the match ball for the 5 wickets. Habib Ali. Thank you, Mr. Idris. I'd like to now invite Mr. Ramani to give away the player of the match, and no surprises again. That is Habib Ali once more. Habib Ali, if we could just have a few words with you. So, how does it feel to pick up the player of the match and the match ball for 5 wickets?
Yeah, it feels really good. I was getting a lot of break, and yeah, it feels really good.
Well, how about the boys? It was a commanding performance here by Kuwait and the rest of your teammates. How are you looking forward to the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, the boys played really well, and our feeling was good, bowling as well. Yeah, it was a good all-round performance from us, and we're very excited for the future matches.
Well played. I'd like to now call on the losing captain, Kanitson. So, Salam Wong Chapaisan. Salam Wong, not the best day out on the field for you today. Any thoughts on those?
ก็เราก็ทำได้ดีครับ แต่ว่าเราพลาดตรงแผนแบตติ้งที่เรานี่ออกกันไว้แต่เราก็ทำได้ดีสำหรับฟิลที่
we try to do it best and we lose some plan batting pass.
Well, any notes that you've taken to come back for the next match?
ว่าจะกลับมาแบบแมตช์ต่อไป
เราว่าเกมแมตช์ต่อไปเราว่าดีกว่านี้แน่นอนครับ
Thank you for your time. Come back stronger. I'd like to invite the winning captain of Kuwait, Jude Christopher, to have a few words with us. Chris, quite a good performance there from the boys. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance. We bowled really well. A little bit disappointed to lose a couple of wickets in the chase there. Should have done that more cleanly, but apart from that, pretty good. Yeah.
You spent some time out there in the middle. You didn't look like you were holding back. You were going for your shots. Was the wicket playing a little bit better, you feel, in the second half?
Yeah, I feel in the first half our bowlers got a little bit of turn, but in the second half I didn't see that from their bowlers. So that's what I thought.
Well, it was a comprehensive win. Congratulations and good luck for the rest of the tournament. Well, there you have it from match number 2, Kuwait versus Thailand. Kuwait have won by 8 wickets.